Good morning, beautiful people. It's Miss Lovett here again, recording a video for you for last night's homework as well as today's homework. Last night's homework was conversion, more metric conversions, average weights / masses of random objects, and we are just converting grams because it is just the average weight or mass for each of these objects, okay? Tonight's homework is liters, so it's average capacity, average volume, liquid volume, okay? Not solid volume, which is length times width times height. It's average liquid volume like we did yesterday in class with the containers, okay? So remember, there was some milliliters on those jars, and today we are going to be looking at milliliters of each one. So I'm just going to do 2 problems from each one of these, and go ahead and post this in Class Dojo this morning so that tonight, on Thursday night, you can make sure that all of your homework is done well to the best of your ability with all of the information that you need. So let's just look at the metric conversion chart really quickly. So just a reminder that King Henry died drinking chocolate milk, base. King Henry died drinking chocolate milk, base, okay? Our base can be meters, which is for meters for length, liters for liquid volume, and grams for mass. And so those Latin prefixes, kilo, hecta, deca, deci, centi, milli, are all of our prefixes. And then it tells us down at the bottom exactly how we would be dividing as those units become bigger. And at the top, we would be multiplying as those units become smaller. So for example, if I am going from meters to kilo, I would be dividing by 10 to the third power, and as it becomes a bigger unit. But if I was going from kilo to milli, I would be multiplying by 10 to the 6th power as those units become smaller. I'm moving my decimal point to the right, okay? So let's go ahead and do a couple metric conversions for grams, and then we'll do a couple metric conversions for liters, and I will let you go on your way, okay? So the first one is grams to kilograms, okay? So the average weight of a man, human, I should say, is, it might be a man. Okay, so the average weight of a man is 82,553 and 7/10 of a gram. Okay, remember, we're not using pounds. That is our customary unit. We are using our metric unit, okay? So we need to convert this to kilograms. So actually, when you go to the doctor, they actually measure you in kilograms. They do not measure you in pounds, if you've ever been to the doctor before. So this is that type of conversion that we have here. So what we know, if we go back to our metric chart here, is that if we have grams and we are going to kilograms, we are going to the left. Here we go. So we're going to the left. 1, 2, 3. So I have 10 to the 3rd power. I will be dividing, right? Because I am using a bigger unit. So I will be dividing by 10. I'm going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. So I will be dividing by 10, okay? So now that I know what I need, we can make this look more familiar to us, just like the problems from last week. And I can rewrite this as 825. Actually, let me use a smaller pen also. 1 second. Yeah, so 8, 2, 5, 3, 7. Okay, so I got 82,553 and 7/10 of a gram. Okay, and I'm going to multiply that by 10. Just kidding. I'm going to divide that by 10 to the 3rd power. Okay, and so when I divide this by 10 to the 3rd power, that means I'm dividing by what? 1,000. Okay. So how many places to the left am I going to be moving my decimal point? I'm going to be moving it 3 places. So here's my decimal point. I got 1, 2, 3. So my decimal point will go right here. And so my new number will be 82. 5, 3, 7. Okay, so that's actually 82 and what is that? 55, 37. Is that 10 thousandths? Yes. So we don't use a number that is that small. So just move accordingly. I'll say that much. Okay. So for the kilograms, it's about 83 kilograms, but make sure you show me your metric conversion here. So 5537. Remember, we only go down to, I think, thousands. We don't do 10,000s or 100,000ths with the TH. Okay. When we go down. So that one's a large number for us. Well, it's a really small number, actually, with more precision, okay? All right, so if I am going from grams to milligrams, let's go back and look at my conversion chart here. If I'm going from grams to milligrams right here, then I would be multiplying by 10 to some power. I'm going from grams to milligrams, right? So that means I'm going 1, 2, 3. That's 10 to the third power. Okay. So I have 0.1325 grams times 10 to the third power. 0.1325 grams times 1,000, right? And so now I will be moving my decimal place. How many places to the right? Beautiful. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. Right here, my decimal point will go right there. And so now I have 132 and 5/10 in milligrams. Okay? You do that all the way down. They are pretty much the same. Here you're going from kilograms to grams. Here you're going from grams to kilograms. Here, milligrams to grams again, kilograms to grams. Okay, so have fun with that. Enjoy. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in Class Dojo. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. But aside from that, let's get to Wednesday. Once again, same mindset. We're just changing the base. It's the same method, okay? So the capacity of an aquarium is 37,854 and 1/10 of a milliliter, okay? And we're changing that to liters. So if I go back to my handy dandy notebook, if I am going from, I can't remember what it was. Oh, milliliters to liters. So if I'm going from milliliters right here to liters, 1, 2, 3, right? Liters are right there for me. Beautiful. That means I would be dividing by 10 to the third power because I went 1, 2, 3. All right. So let me just rewrite it here. I got 37,854.1 divided by 10 to the third power, or 37,854.1 divided by 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that means I'll be moving my decimal place 3 places to the left. I got 1, 2, 3 right here. Yes, beautiful. All right, and so with that being said right here, that means my answer would be 5, 4, 1. Just make sure I can see that decimal point right there, okay? All right, and then let's do one more of liters to milliliters. So I have 5/10 of a liter, 2 milliliters. So I am moving my decimal point from here, I am moving in the direction of getting smaller. So I'm going to be multiplying times 10 to the third power to go from liters to milliliters, okay? So let's talk about it. I have 0.5 times 10 to the third, right? Or 0.5 times 1,000. Okay, and so that means I'll be moving my decimal point 3 places to the right. So 1, 2, 3. And my placeholders need to be beautiful zeros. I don't need any leading zeros like this one right here, so I can leave that one off. And that means I have 500 milliliters. Okay, I hope this helps, guys. I'll go ahead and upload this now on the school Wi-Fi. Good luck to me. I hope it posts. If not, it will be uploaded this afternoon, but I do have parent-teacher conferences today. So just bear with me, guys. I had them yesterday too, and I had some stuff to do after school. So yes, here it comes. Thank you for your patience. Have a great Thursday, and happy Friday, Junior.